Hello, my name is Gwen. Today you'll need a chair. So go ahead and grab yourself a chair, and you can put on a little bit of music if you like. Just another layer to the practice in this short and sweet heat building practice. Even though we're using a chair, we're going to build a little heat today. So go ahead and place one hand on the lower belly and one hand on the heart center, whatever that means for you. So one hand above the other. You can lean into the chair, or you can just come a little bit away from the back of the chair and feel your sit bones, and then lengthen all the way up, up, up through the palate, through the crown. And feel for a moment the length of your spine. Notice as you sway forward and you sway back, side to side. Feel where your balance is, where you're heavier in your sit bones. And then as we breathe together, we'll marry the movement with the breath. So how about 2 cleansing breaths before we start? Take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth, a natural sigh. And again, inhale through the nose and exhale a natural sigh. Take a moment here to dedicate your practice, maybe to someone that you love dearly, maybe somebody that you've heard about in the community. Know that you have room for the world here. Breathe their essence in, offering your practice outward, and then exhale it all out. On your next inhale through the nose, let the arms gently come out. The eyes can be open, and then once you have the gist of the movement, you can close them. So you'll open up the arms, inhaling, and as you exhale, alternate the other hand on top, the other hand on the bottom. They might not even touch the body. Feel the breath and the length. And as you exhale through the nose, notice. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the nose. And then even it out. Notice the count as you inhale. You might pause there and then exhale. That same count all the way in. It might be for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2 more like that. Your personal count as you open up, and then you bring it all the way back home. And how about one more just like that? Feel the breath as the eyes are closed. And notice how you feel. And then pause. Feel the length of your spine. Grow tall. Coming into a little bit of heat now. So go ahead and interlace behind the back of the knees. So you'll have to fold down just a wee bit. Lift that heavy leg. Doesn't matter which one you start with. And then slowly lower it like it's made out of china. We're going to come outward now. Just little taps. Lift and then lower. And now marry it with the breath. Once you have the gist of it, close your eyes. So maybe the breath is a little shorter as we work like this. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out through the nose. Come into the Ujjayi breath so you can hear the breath. Might sound like an ocean sound. 3 times. Coming out. And then coming in when you're ready. Notice how the elbows bend. Notice the belly, the front of the spine working. Let this one be your last one out. Feel the bicep, the tricep like this, the shoulders, the chest. And what is the back body doing? And then let that rest. Knuckles heavy, palms up. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Interlace the other side, fold. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then start to move that leg outward, whatever that means for your body. Feel what's hitting the floor, the sit bones in the chair, that other foot, root into it in all four corners, big toe, baby toe, both sides of the heel. Inhaling up, exhaling down, building a little heat, feeling and sensing what this is like for your body to work like this. And how about one more? Feeling and noticing the body heat up from the center, radiating in all directions. Challenge yourself to close the eyes so that the lights are a little brighter on the inside while we're seated. Once that foot comes back, knuckles heavy, feel the length of your spine from the sit bones up, 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 getting nice and tall. Feel the breath and notice how you feel. And then from here, we're going to come into chair pose. So you can stay where you are. I'm just going to move my chair a wee bit so you can see me from sideways. So I'm going to come just a little bit away from my chair. So make this a game for yourself. So you can give a little tap. You can even come a little closer to your chair. Those of you that know that if you're not feeling the chair, you might be a little bit too wobbly. Or you can take one baby step forward and the seat can come and tap. We're going to do 5 here. So a little tap and then up. And now marry it with your breath. You can inhale, exhale. Feel the breath and marry it with the movement. Notice how long from the sit bones to the back of the skull. And how about one more just like that? And then you can stay seated here. We'll come into our cat and cow. Have your hands like hooks on your knees. You'll take a deep inhale and the heart will rise. You'll feel arcing of the spine, and as you exhale, chin to chest, and maybe you tap. Inhale, and then round that spine, and maybe the back body taps. Inhaling and exhaling for 2 more. Marry it with the breath. Feel that inhale and how long the exhale is. And then 1 more. And then come all the way up. And we'll do that same move now by facing your chair. Bring your hands down and bend those knees. Walk where you can see the toes. A generous bend in the knees. And as you inhale, look to the back of your chair. As you exhale, nose to navel connection. You'll inhale and then exhale. Feel the hands pressing down. Strengthen through the arms, the fingers, and marry the movement with the breath. For 2 more. Inhale, arc. Exhale, round. Last one. And then keep this form, this shape, and walk the feet as wide as your chair. Feel a secret bend in the knees. Place one hand right in the center of the chair and inhale for a twist. You can follow it, the hand all the way up, and bring it all the way down. We're going to do 3 here. You'll inhale up, exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Notice how this feels in your body. Last one this side. And last one this side. And then go ahead and sit. Notice how that feels. We're going to do that same thing now, seated. So I'll face my chair to you so you have a better view. You stay where you are and come down on your elbow or all the way to the floor. You can place a block there if you'd like, or maybe your fingertips. Then you can go ahead and one arm up and then switch. Or to the elbows. Elbows on the thigh, one arm upward. If the neck's not loving that, you can look down. And let's do one more each side. One more this way. And one more that way. Let yourself rest. Feel now from the sit bones all the way up, the spinal column, through the palate, through the crown, that warmth starting to generate from the navel center, the center of the star, outward in all directions. One more breath just like that, receiving. And then we'll come up and we'll face our chair. And then from here, we're going to come into Warrior One. So take whatever foot you'd like to start with. I'm going to start with my right foot forward so that I can't see my toes. I'm going to hop my left foot back, bend the right knee, and you can come all the way to the seat so that you can feel that back heel and you can look there. If looking at it feels a little wobbly standing up, you can always lean into the chair and look. So whatever feels delicious here. Root into that back heel and notice where the toes want to go. Let them. So the toes are at about 10 to the hour if that front toes are at 12. A little bend to that front knee. Arms on that front thigh, and then upward. They can be nice and wide. Take a deep breath here, and then look up. Hands can touch, and then all the way down, and we'll switch places. So drag that foot back luxuriously. The other foot comes forward with a little bend so that you don't see the toes, so that when you bend the knee, it feels like the knee is right over the ankle. Front hands on that front thigh, look at the back heel, press into it, spin the toes to 10 after the hour if the front toes are at 12 o'clock. Then go ahead and lift the arms up. 3 breaths just like that, or you can look up. Notice your breath. Notice how strong that back leg can be. And how about one more breath like that? And then go ahead and bring the hands down. Carry that back foot forward and let yourself come all the way up. We're going to bring all of that together now. So look at your toes while you're facing your chair, and we're going to come into chair pose like this. So are you ready? Take a deep breath. Exhale it all out. On your next inhale, circle the sun, bend those knees. Arms come to rest on the back of the chair, look down. Take a deep breath and feel the heel to the big toe, the baby toe. Another deep breath. And then go ahead and bring the hands down. Look forward. And then round. Look forward. And then round. One more just like that. Cat and cow. And then go ahead and step one foot as wide as your chair and the other foot to the other side. Let's come in for our twist. On your next natural breath, let the arm come all the way up, look up, and then all the way down. Trade places. Breathe deeply, twist, and then all the way down. Beautiful. And then from here, nice and easy, a little step back through that one foot, and then carry the other foot just underneath the chair and bend that knee. So it feels like there's a stacking quality, knee over, above, ankle. Both hands on the front leg. Arm up. Take a deep breath. Exhale it all out. 2 more like that. You might want to look where the wall meets the ceiling. Notice the arcing of the spine. How strong from the heel all the way up, up, up to the back of the skull. And one more breath just like that. And then go ahead and place the hands down, and let's trade. Bring that foot up, other foot back. Leave the knee over the ankle, hands on that front thigh, arms up, look up. 3 deep breaths here. Inhaling full and deep, feeling and sensing from the back of the skull, that arcing all the way to that back heel. Nice strong back leg. And one more breath for good luck. Arms down. Go ahead and bring the feet where you can see them and circle that sun and come into your Utkatasana once again, your chair pose. Look down at the seat. Take another deep breath. Feel the strength of the feet pressing down. And one more breath. Go ahead and circle. Come up, look up, palms touch. Home again, home again, home again. And then go ahead and sit on your chair. And we can do that same sequence seated. So let's go ahead and circle the sun. Coming into your chair pose. Take another deep breath, looking down at your big toes. One more. And hands on knees, come into your cat and cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. You might tap the back to the chair. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And then let's go for a twist. When you're ready, fold. Go ahead and take one hand up and trade places. And then all the way down. Then from here, arms can come up for your warrior, all the way up, look up, palms touch, home again, home again, home again. So for warrior, you can leave one foot where it is and bring the other foot back. So often that some bodies aren't able to do that one, or you can bring it to the side of the chair. And again, some bodies might not feel very established with that. It depends on what chair you're using for this one, I find. So that's why we did the variation where the feet just stay right where they are. Arms up and look up. Just like that. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Palms touch. Home again, home again, home again. Let your back rest. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Remind yourself of your intention. And thank you for your practice today. Namaste.